Merkle proofs, plasma chains, plap, plap. Zeke is narcs, come and solve a quack, quack. Privacy scaling in a snap, snap. Constant products, oracles, tap, tap. Merkle proofs, plasma chains, plap, plap. Zeke is narcs, come and solve a quack, quack. Privacy scaling in a snap, snap. Constant products, oracles, it's all about the dApps.
Every user, every wallet, every dApp. ZK miners, double signers, every villain with attacks. Every channel operator, every plap. Every phone node, every staker, everyone will interact. And that is that.
Constantinople is done. Fork, plasma group L2 engage. No fork, all of it coming in waves. Fork, your boy Carlos is from New.
What is up, guys? Happy holidays. It's your boy Jumpman Crypto. I hope everybody's staying sane in these crazy times in the crypto markets. I hope also you enjoyed that little snippet that I had of Vitalik Buterin chopping it up on the ones and twos. I heard that today on X. I was like, oh my God, I got to sell my Ethereum. Just kidding. But anyways, guys, we got a lot of stuff that's happening this week. We got a very volatile market this week. So, guys, please make sure you are prepared. As always, have your notepad, write stuff down, and stay laced up and stay tapped in these markets. If you're new here, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Remember, if you're trying to trade crypto or anything like that, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a regular old dude who trades crypto. And remember, guys, I'm not going to be coming on here every day saying the same old stuff over and over and over again. We'll do weekly updates. I'll drop a video from time to time, check in with the family, see how you guys are doing. But I don't want to oversaturate stuff, guys. Remember, look, the markets have been really stale. You know, I think a lot of people are Christmas shopping right now. Funds are tied up in a lot of other things other than crypto. And we don't want to beat a dead horse. But, you know, like I said, I will come on here at least once or twice a week, tap in with you guys, and keep you guys updated with what's going on. Okay, so on Tuesday, we have some key data that's coming out. Let me see. Let's get situated real quick. We have on Tuesday, we have unemployment. We're expected to tick up 0.1%. Wednesday, we have a few of the Fed governors speaking. Thursday, we have CPI and initial jobless claims, which are projected to tick up also to the higher, a little higher up, 3%. We are supposed to be having some Treasury T-bills bought tomorrow, $6.8 billion. And then we have potentially Japanese raising their interest rates on Friday. So please make sure you guys keep that written down. Our CME watch tool is still around that 24% chance of a rate cut in January. And remember, guys, the data that we're getting for this coming up, CPI is going to be backdated. And remember, this chances could go up or down depending on the information that we get. And we're still slated to have one interest rate cut for 2026. But also keep in mind that Jerome Powell is supposed to be replaced in the middle of the year of 2026. Now, that does not mean Valhalla. That does not mean that we're going straight to the moon. Remember, the Fed is supposed to be this independent entity that's not swayed by the president, even though Kevin Hassett is, one of the, he's really cool with Trump. I'm expecting, him to be very dovish, but just remember, guys, the Fed is an independent organization, supposedly, it's supposed to be, 4-4. So we got to see how this is going. We got pre-markets right now that are looking a little in the green, so that's good. Let's check out X real quick. We got Brian Armstrong, that is still on board with us getting these, crypto bills signed into law in the month of December, but I just saw something that they got pushed back till 2026. Now, remember, guys, we do have a potential re-shutdown of the government. So what I think may happen is that we might be getting this potential negotiation with the Democrats and Republicans. You give us the crypto bill, we'll give you guys the health insurance. They'll sign it into law, and they'll basically, have a done deal with that. So that's in my opinion how that may turn out. We'll have to see. But I did want to talk to you guys about a few things with these charts that I'm seeing on Bitcoin and Ethereum, more so Ethereum, guys. Right now, Ethereum has been getting a lot of Wall Street and institutional adoption. You have Tom Lee, super bullish. He's going ham, buying a lot of Ethereum. And then also, too, we have Michael Saylor that just came out earlier today that said that we'll be buying more Bitcoin tomorrow. But I wanted to show you guys something on the market cipher B on the weekly time frame. We got these green dots that have served as good times to buy through the last 2 years of the price action of Ethereum. One thing that everybody must understand is that markets don't move in linear, guys. They move in waves. I like to use the market cipher B as a basic fear and greed index. This right here is going to be your greed. Down here is going to be your fear. This is when potentially, we have all this euphoria. Everybody's saying, man, ETH is the next best thing, and stuff like that. And then down here, this is where you typically have max capitulation. I don't have it marked here on my screen, but there are ways that you can edit market cipher B. So we can just adjust this to yellow lines right here, the overbought and oversold areas. And typically you'll see that, Ethereum is approaching the oversold areas. We have that green dot. We go back right here on April 25th of this year. This was the liberation low that we had that I was telling everybody to buy. Remember, I told everybody to buy that. And people like Benjamin Cowan was saying that we're going to $700. We were buying that. We ended up making a really good return on that. We sold around close to 4,800. I got out a little too early. It's okay. And then now we have that exact green dot right now. Okay, this is what I would call trigger wave. Thick money flow divergence between momentum waves and price action. Remember, divergence is a differential between price and momentum. So that is somewhat bullish. But remember, this is the weekly time frame. This typically plays out anywhere between 4 to 6 months. This is not something that's going to happen tomorrow or next week or anything like that. So we could still come back down here to the $2,500 zone and still be within those realms of price action. Okay. We go back down here to, around here in October, we had that same green dot, guys, that we printed in October 2023. And fast forward to, March of 2024, we came up here to about 3,100. And then we came back down here. We had that same green dot, September 2024. And then we had that massive pump up right here to, let's see, where did we go? Yeah, so we were right there, about 4K. This was last year around this time. So, look, it's not something that, like I said, it's going to happen overnight, guys. It's something that's going to take some time. But eventually, we will head into a point to where the selling will be exhausted, and then we'll finally have, the people that need to be out. And then once we have that next bit of a clarity bill that's, giving us the guidelines that, institutions and also retail must follow, then that's when we go up. Remember, guys, the parts that are in this clarity bill are, wash trading and stuff like that. So, a lot of this stuff will be eliminated, and you have a lot more regulations even in other parts of the country as well. So it will happen, guys. It may not happen when you want it to happen, but it's still going to happen. So, just remember that. And also, too, we have the exact same, things with Bitcoin right now. We have a lot of, of the same wave patterns that are on Bitcoin that are shown on Ethereum. Now, the only thing about Bitcoin is that we don't have that same divergence that we had on Ethereum. So what I am hoping is that there may be a divergence between the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hopefully, understand that, ETH's still down 40%, but, I'm starting to see a little bit different price actions on the momentum waves. Bitcoin is obviously seeing, more of a thicker momentum to the downside, but we do have that green dot. And the same things, guys, right here. The green dot shows us every time that, there was a dot there, served to show, we had this massive run up. So we have them all through here, guys. You're more than welcome to, check that out yourself. If you don't have Market Cipher B, this is a free tool that we give out in the Discord once you sign up here with us. Okay, so, like I said, people that are expecting price action, in the next few weeks, they'll be disappointed. Everybody knows that typically Wall Street goes on breaks, around the holiday season. Last year, we didn't see anything pick up, until around February. And that was only with a few select altcoins like, Solana. That's when Trump launched his own meme token. So I don't think that things might be like that right now. But, I do think that, around February, March, once we get closer to, a potential, new Fed chairman, I think the markets will always try to front run the event. So, I just implore you guys to please stay focused, stay locked into the markets. And like I said, eventually we'll see this through together. And for the ones that, unfortunately sell off right now, I feel so sorry for you guys because look, this is the part of the cycle, man, where it gets very, it gets very scary. I'm not going to lie to you. People that are saying that, that they're not scared or anything like that, they're either completely out of the market or they're lying through their teeth. And like I said, it's okay. You should be, but learn how to use that in a way to make yourself better prepared. You can take, being nervous or any of these type of emotions, guys, and you can turn that into a positive, by being nervous enough to want to learn how to trade crypto or being nervous enough to learn how to prepare yourself for these events and learn how to operate better. I think a lot of people, they hear the word fear and they automatically take that in a bad way. But fear is a necessary emotion that we all must have to make us better. I remember this movie so much, when they talked about when Batman made the leap, to get over, to get out from when he fought Bane. We talked about fear, using that emotion to make you better, to make your ultimate you. So like I said, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have these emotions, but use them in a positive way to better yourself and make sure that you are staying hopeful for the future and staying bullish long-term on crypto. Okay, so like I said, trading crypto is great, but make sure you guys have spot investments and make sure you guys are in good layer ones. And most of all, make sure you have Bitcoin in your portfolio, non-financial advice, of course. And again, guys, if you guys are looking for some help, there's links to the Discord below. And if you guys want to trade crypto, you're more than welcome to use any of the affiliate links that we have below. With that being said, guys, we'll try to do a live stream sometime this week. We'll check in with you guys as always. Y'all stay blessed. Happy holidays. Jumpman Crypto out.